an old cliche in Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm sure most of you have come across it. It's something to do with fire. Every time that a non-player character insults the party, screws one of the party members by maybe overcharging them in a tavern or a shop, it always ends the same way, doesn't it? Burning down the town, or the village, or whatever establishment wronged the players. It's something I've dealt with over and over again, and I'm sure DMs across the world will agree. It's fun, but at the same time, especially when you're in a close place like Barovia, very difficult when you've got a limited amount of shops and then a limited amount of merchants who are actually willing to sell to the players. If they're watching this, they will now understand why it was such a weird thing to happen. But continuing on, after finally escaping the death house in our last video, in this video we finally get to explore the town of Barovia as they have finally finished the tutorial, shall we call it, which is in the back of the Curse of Strahd book. I do recommend it, for it gets you up to level 3 from level 1 for starting players into the adventure, and it's a good way for a DM to flex their horror muscles. But now entering the town, you have to deal with a lot more twisted players coming across. One of whom they saw but didn't meet in this episode, which, as you may see, will eventually become the bane of existence. I will not spoil any more there. So I invite you to continue watching on, and I'd also like to introduce to you the new music provider for my channel, thanks to his permission, the amazing Adrian von Ziegler. You can find the link to his channel in the description below. His music is absolutely fantastic and ranges across a wide area. So if you purchase his discography and get in contact with him, and if you'd like to hear his music on your videos, I'm sure he will be more than happy to respond to you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Barovia again as we descend into another player's hell. See you soon.
Right, yes.
Yes.
It's about time for us to delve back into the ancient world of, well, is it ancient? I don't know, of Barovia.
Oh, Shadowfell is what it is.
Yay.
It has been a long time since we were here in the Oogity Boogity Boogity, so
This is true.
let's see if we can have a quick recap of where we were. If I recall, you just broke out of Haunted House.
We have.
We went through several floors and walls.
In sequence.
Yep. Floors, walls, and fuck those dead kids.
And then turned to dust. As did all my fucking furniture!
I mean,
Yeah, I just literally went, Arm of Hadar, boom, hold it in place. After you.
Yeah.
Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck all of this. Fuck it. My notebook is particularly useful. It's the hidden agenda, not the fuck this one.
It's the Chastity.
Yes.
Well, so let's see the player's handbook really quick.
Oh, do you need to look up spells this?
I need to look at how many spell slots I currently have. I think it's 2 level 2.
Did we take a rest after that? Or are we starting from literally stood outside on the street watching the hole where the house used to be?
Oh, there is no hole where the house used to be. The house is still there. The moment you left it, the door slammed.
All right.
And all was peaceful.
Fuck this shit. Fuck it all.
And my feelings entirely.
I walk over to the house. Just go up to the door.
Nothing happens.
I don't like this house.
That's a shame we've got the deed to it.
Does it know that?
That's a good point. Does this house know that we have the deed to it? I think I've still got that written down somewhere. Or did that
so.
dissolve?
No, the deed did not dissolve.
You held up your lamp.
Yeah, just smoke coming out. Like,
That's littering.
it's not going on the floor.
Littering is a sin.
Yeah, but he always starts at like 2 sins ahead of everyone else, because I'm pretty sure he gets them just for existing. Woo!
You all leveled up as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
He did.
And I just realised I'd forgotten to take another spell.
Wait, what level?
Level 3.
Fuck.
What?
Someone didn't level.
Okay.
Give me a handbook. I'll do it quickly.
It won't take you long. I thought we did do it with you.
You're a warlock, aren't you?
Yeah, this is definitely.
It might take you a little while, then you get lots of spells. Especially at level 3 if you take... Oh, actually, which oath are you not oath, pact.
So, while he's doing that,
yes.
I'll give you guys
No,
a
he's
little
back to the
description
chain.
of that
Oh,
one.
pact of the chain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say Pact to the Tome is the one that gives you all of the ridiculous number of spells, and that's why it takes half an hour.
No, but that's
you
the
went
one
back
that
to
takes the
the
right feat. You'd never have to sleep again.
Whereas I took Pack to the Blade.
I think me and Jenny can appreciate that reading through the night. I know. Nice feeling. Anyway, okay. So anyway, you've raised that at the house, and as you're discussing, the mist that once trapped you in the house has begun to dissipate. You can hear howling wisps of the wind that seem to blow the mist away. Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of darkness. No sound cuts the silence except for a mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets in the distance. And this moaning is like the witch in Left 4 Dead.
I'm not going to go and ask if they're feeling any better.
I approached the kids and we all saw how that happened.
I'm not going to bother approaching anyone who's crying. I think they might, whatever they're crying over, I think they deserved whatever happened to them.
You're done.
I will, however, give you guys a map of Barovia.
Woo woo.
Because I think you will likely need it.
Quite possibly.
The only thing I'm concerned about is finding another inn to stay in.
Yeah, that's a good point. I could definitely do with a sit down and an eat.
We could definitely do with a drink.
I shall
Sit down by the fire with my pipe.
write a
just
song
can't be
about you in
bothering anymore with this slack.
I do love that quote.
Which one?
I shall write a song about you in the key of twat.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the ballad of douchebaggery as well.
Oh, that's
Nice.
a new one. Here we go.
Map of Barovia.
Number E7 is where you currently are.
As expected, it's a shithole.
Yep. We're here.
Says Chastity looking at the map.
You see where you entered the village on about 3 houses down and on that pathway to the right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Are there any signposts anywhere?
Any signposts that any signs that you think you would have seen are rotted away. The sconces and the brackets that used to hold them are just creaking eerily in the wind.
My rage is mounting. It's amazing I'm not a barbarian.
I guess it saves the people time from reading then if they got to look at that.
They probably already know their way around, to be fair. Look, there's someone crying in the corner. If no one else is going to go talk to them, it's going to have to be me.
Well, just be careful. Last time we talked to crying people, we got in that bloody house there, boy. So,
That was not an offer. Someone else was meant to be reasonable and say, no, Silija, you did it last time. You spoke to the clearly evil children and offered them a dart so they could defend themselves. No, don't worry. I'll go and talk to them. But fine.
alright, well, I'll just stand here then.
Curse crouching dwarves and their shields. I don't know. I've never really hung around dwarves. I just know that you're grouchy.
I think you'll be pretty glad that you don't hang around dwarves like me, boy.
There are others like you.
Aye, plenty.
Remind me to avoid digging.
Good, because that's our sort of specialty. You do the floaty thing.
Very much.
I just like something.
If
It's like,
no one else is, then Salija's going to wander in the direction of the crying.
Of the what? Sorry.
Of the crying.
Okay.
Oh, here comes a fucking banshee.
So you head south and you reach the crossroads.
Will we follow him?
well, yes, we have to.
From where you're stood, you can hear the wailing coming from the west to your right.
We're following him, but not eagerly.
I am going to follow as well. And of course, I just remembered something from Pact of the Chain.
Yeah?
Thing, walk ahead of us.
Hey!
Hey,
Yes.
you've got your familiar. That is a cool usage of that, by the way.
That is awesome.
Okay, so
We found the hand. I kept the hand. It's on
You
a
did.
chain. It's 30 feet long, so he's just.
so a withered goblin hand.
He's walking the hand.
You've presumably got a little collar around its wrist.
Yeah.
Pact of the chain literally mean that you've got a chain attached to this thing. I thought it was like you've got a chain bracelet around you and a chain necklace on the thing.
When we found the goblin hand, it was a goblin hand on a 30-foot chain.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
It's like the spell of what do you call it? Mage hand has 30 feet range anyway, and
Yeah.
I've casted this Find Familiar on him, so he's just enacting my mage hand for me.
Love it.
Oh, I'm just going to say, while the hand is like moving, I've just literally just look at my pipe and I'm like, must have put a special weed in there today.
It's called magic.
I've never seen anybody try to work a hand like that before.
You've lived a very sheltered life, haven't you?
I'm a dwarf.
It's about shelters.
Oh god.
Well, so I sometimes go outside a little bit. You know, I'm not necessarily right from underground. Hill dwarf.
Oh, you hill dwarf.
Yeah, sometimes you go out, but I just can't be bothered.
Okay.
So you're making your way west.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You walk along the road. Your footsteps echo loudly against the empty houses, or you assume they're empty because there is no sound. You cannot see anyone walking around. All you can hear is this dull wailing, which grows louder and louder.
I'm just saying, you'd think if anyone actually lived here, it would be they'd actually come out and see what the fuck is going on. I mean,
I've just used Eldritch Sights who cast Detect Magic ahead of me.
Okay. There's no magic, not as far as you can tell.
Well, whatever's crying is not magical.
good to know.
After about 5 minutes, you've walked about 20 feet, and you come out into a large opening, into a square.
That was a very slow walk.
Well, none of us really wanted to follow you.
Yeah, you say slow walk. I'm getting the feeling that you're probably quite tense here. You just escaped from a very freakish house.
I am not well suited on my hit points here. And all right, but
Yeah, it's about the same as me.
Okay.
All right, but that's about it.
Didn't we level up at the end when we got out of the house?
Yes, but we have not taken a rest yet.
No, but you should have recovered full health when you level up.
do you?
That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. In that case, then I've only got 16.
Basically, you add your up hit dice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Points in. Okay, so you step into the square. You assume now is the town square. There is light pouring from two buildings. One of them is large. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square. Its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above a gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming it to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. And on the opposite side of the road, the sparse light from this building spills out from behind heavily drawn curtains. A sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads, Bildraft's Mercantile.
Yeah, excellent. A shop, so we can get rid of some of our crap,
Fantastic.
and somewhere where we can presumably sleep, or at least have a drink, and work out how to bully the owner out of his bed so we can sleep.
I like this as a plan. Okay, tell you what. You guys go see if you can get us rooms, and please, in the name of God, get me a bottle of wine. I'll go sell some shit.
Okay, who's going with who?
And I was going to say, I don't trust... why have I picked up your accent?
Sympathetic accent.
Yeah, I would suggest that someone go with him in case it turns out that he has been holding out on us and has in fact stolen some things while we weren't looking. She said, knowing that she is the only one who has done that.
You know, I'd say she's wrong, but yeah, kinda. There was a lot of stuff in there.
I'll go with him.
Good. Right, you go with him. Magic people together.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, I guess in that case, then we go and talk to whoever's in charge and get a drink or two. 100.
Drink or two, and somewhere to sleep.
Anywhere if it's got a fire. Right, let's get in there then, I guess.
Try not to get yourselves killed without me in the nursery.
Do my best.
If you did die, I ain't cleaning up that mess.
Oh yeah, we lost the chest of children's bones.
Yeah.
Sorry, I still had that on my inventory.
You can sell it,
You
wouldn't you?
left that up in the you left it in the attic.
No, we didn't. We carried it out.
Oh no!
We did carry it out, but you said it dissolved into glue and then dust.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Very important. Did the chest dissolve, or was it just the bones?
Bones and chest.
Bollocks.
I do have one thing from in there, but I want to keep it because this could be useful. And I'm saying this to Dunville.
Dunville, yeah.
Dunville, sorry.
You're right.
And I'm going to take out the stamp, the wax stamp, the letters. It's got their house logo on it. Could be useful if we need to forge things.
Right then.
And we also actually have the deed to the house still, so.
Weirdly, one of the few rogue skills I don't have, forgery.
Okay, so what are you doing?
We're splitting party. Me and Duds are going to go and talk to the innkeep, or at least whoever's in there, to try and get wine and bed.
And Silija and Elys are going into the Mercantiles.
Okay,
I'll see if we can ship some things.
I'll deal with the Mercantile first.
Fantastic.
Okay, so you push the door open. The door rattles and a bell rings with an oddly dull note. Inside, you are now inside a 70-foot long by 40-foot wide room. It is a shop. You can see various dusty merchandise around, what looks like very cheap adventuring gear, and behind the counter at the end there is a man. He looks around. Customers, welcome.
Man.
Yeah.
Do you allow pets?
Not sure if you can try and have sex with him.
As long as it doesn't make a mess.
I just show him the little hand going.
You see him look.
Elys,
Don't be bringing your witchcraft in here.
He just sort of goes.
Elys, I feel like I'm required to ask at this moment. What does Thing eat?
He doesn't. He's just a. If the spell fades every 6 hours, I think it is. Every 6 hours, so I have to repeat the incantation.
Okay, that's fine then. Just wanted to make sure I didn't need to triple lock Oliver's cage.
Who?
My pet mouse.
Oh yeah. No. He, this is essentially a physical hand instead of mage hand.
Fair enough, very useful. Okay. Get the right lantern. Okay, holding up his lantern of the genie. Do you do trade, sir?
I've only got one thing to sell in here anyway, other than the stuff that we all put together.
I'll trade if it's worth my while.
Fantastic. Oh, do you know anywhere that can disenchant plate armor? That's another question.
I don't have any knowledge of that. You might try with the Vistani, but they ain't been around for a while.
Ah, I won't bother wasting your time with that then. Okay. Using the genie powers, he starts to draw out smoke, and across the table in front of the merchant appears 4 sets of ringmail armor, a heavy iron key, an old chest with a lock, and a carnelian gemstone with an eye patch.
Sure. Oh wait, did you hand him the thing you found in the chest in the last place?
Oh, I've got my gemstones on me.
I was going to say, you also, if according to my notes, you also found a silver hairbrush.
That's right, yeah. I'm still keeping that on me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're keeping that on you.
I need time to do my beard. And it's silver.
So tracking who's got what.
Yes, yeah, completely forgot about that.
Keep that.
Okay, so you pull out these. He just kind of sneers at them. You got gold?
I'm selling to you to get gold. Then maybe we buy gold, but use the gold to buy from you. That's how this works. You said you do trade.
No. I'm only interested in profit. You say if you can trade items with me, but only if they're worth the value.
Okay, well that's 4 sets of ring mail, and that's a fucking gemstone. Yeah, it's attached with an eye patch, but still.
It's got to have some value.
I'll double check on the value on that actually. I'm not sure if it actually did have if that gemstone did have a value.
A carnelian's only semi-precious at that.
Yeah, it's probably worth something like 20 gold or something.
It's sort of one step up from quartz.
This stuff you have, Cal, is this stuff that's just yours or stuff that's split between the party?
The ringmail armor is split between the party, as is the carnelian gemstone in the eye patch. Anything that's mine, I'm not selling.
Okay.
Oh, good. We're all playing Gremlins.
Sort of. I have reasons.
That's in
Yeah.
A short sword. I can use that under shield, can't I?
Yeah.
Excellent. That's all I needed to know.
Oh, is it silvered?
Yeah, I've got a silvered short sword.
Brilliant.
Does less damage, but
Good against magic enemies.
it counts as a magical weapon. So.
It does.
But I don't want to give up my shield bonuses because they're kind of great.
Yeah.
Hello.
You wrote down along the end, didn't you? What was it?
All right.
I think it was the
Blood on the vine.
blood and wine. Yeah.
I'll trade for items, but it depends what you want. Then I'll determine if it's worth it.
Fair enough. What do you have?
You say he demonstrates his ware. Basically, you can look on the adventuring gear table in the player's handbook, and I'll check. And you can call things. It's on page 150.
Yep.
Yep, and you can pull things from that.
Is there a dragon?
I go to him and
No,
say,
we wish.
I have a light crossbow, would you be willing to trade this for some rations and a tinderbox?
Rations and tinderbox. How many rations?
If I take the tinderbox and the rest in rations.
He looks over your crossbow. Pretty standard. Worth about 12 gold.
Okay.
For that.
I was looking at what an aspergillum is. It's an implement for sprinkling holy water with.
Oh, it's one of those.
You want a tinderbox?
I had it listed on my things that I had, and I had no idea what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, there's rules with this one.
Let's make a tinderbox, rope, and rations. 3
Wait.
very handy things.
Wait a minute, I think I might actually have the hairbrush. No, mine's a different. No, never mind. I found a different one because you found a silver one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a different one.
You think it's worth that? Tinderbox is 5 gold pieces and rope 10.
I never said I wasn't going to pay the rest.
All right, 12 gold for you. 12 gold for the crossbow. And how many rations do you want?
Let's say 2 days worth of rations.
$10 days worth of rations. Righto. After taking off what you get from for 10 days rations, rope, tinderbox, and
2 days.
2 days. Sorry, I thought you said 10 days. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Elys. I just had a question.
Yeah?
How often can you cast Detect Magic now?
Whenever.
Fantastic! I draw out the set of plate armor that I stole. Can you just check if that's magic?
That's 13 gold in total that you have to pay.
Okay. I hand over the money.
Excellent. He puts up 2 days worth of rations are wrapped in very dusty paper and a rusty tinderbox. It's all good in there.
What about the rope?
Oh right, yeah. It's not coiled professionally. It's just he just flings it down on there for you. Something tells me this is a rip-off.
Just a little bit. If he's not willing to pay me gold for the ring mail, I'm fucking taking it. There's nothing I need that much.
Right. What have you got then? What are you?
4 sets of chainmail and a gemstone.
Free of chainmail, was that?
4. Sorry, it's 4 of ring mail.
Which he stole.
Yeah. Well,
Well, no one was using it, so.
You're still annoyed about that harp, aren't you?
I am actually genuinely pissed off. Like, actually, as a player, I am pissed off about that.
I don't know. Someone can use a reanimation spell on the armor and then get it to sing. I've got no string.
So 4 ring mail and that gem.
Yep. And I've asked Elys to check if the plate armor is magic still.
And it's not.
It's not.
No.
Fantastic.
That was the dented armor and that you took from the corpse of the enchanted soldier.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
once the creature's defeated, the enchantment goes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Right. You got about 85 gold's worth there.
I hope that's a lowball joke, my friend. Is that including the carnation?
That's including that little rock.
Okay, tell you what. Will you give me any gold if I take a few of your wares off your hands for these things?
Anything off here, I think he said. Is it your ordering?
Just trying to do some quick calculations in my head.
Alright, bloody hell.
Okay.
I warned you, I'm Munchkin.
If you want it badly enough, you'll pay for it. But I'll make a slight concession. What do you want? It depends on how much that you want in the initial trade.
You got any holy water or poison? Acid, even.
I've got some acid in here. He pulls out a small vial of green liquid. 250 gold.
Sorry, how fucking much?
Poison.
You heard me.
Don't go off price in there.
Alright, fine, no, don't look at that, fine.
Yeah.
250 gold.
No holy water?
Same. And you don't know how rare this stuff is, especially considering being the Dark Lord.
Same price.
Don't worry too much, okay? I don't actually need it, I was merely making the...
250 gold, Jesus.
Don't worry.
Yeah, there's no way I can... Yeah, even with all my other stolen good, there's no way I'd be able to bring the price up.
It's honestly fine. I was merely getting an order in case he wasn't, obviously ripping the slash.
Hmm.
I have a herbalism kit. I can try and make a poison if you're that desperate for one.
I'm not!
No, it was more the holy water.
I asked for holy water, but this one decided, oh, that acid, that's the same thing,
I
right?
was thinking about getting both. I didn't think he'd rip us off with basically your pubic hair. Okay, tell you what.
You'll never kill me. I am completely covered in cloth. Your holy water cannot harm me. Acid! No! Holy water!
No!
There you go.
I bless this baby. Whoops, wrong.
Oh, wrong baby. Okay, tell you what. You got any ladders lying around? I want the money more than anything else. But anything we can get is useful. I can put my lantern.
Yeah, got a small. He pulls out a rickety ladder out. Looks like it's a little bit of wood. It looks like it's It looks sturdy, but it's signs of wear. 10 silver.
Okay, now I know you're taking the piss. 5.
If you want it badly enough, you'll pay for it.
Guys, utter asshole, Nick.
I'm just doing what I'm told here.
He's probably programmed to be an asshole.
Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna give you a list, and then you give me a price, and then work out what's left over. Okay?
Right. What do you want?
Okay. Generally, it'd just be easy to just say this outright. Okay. So 2 bags of ball bearings.
Okay. That'll be 2 bags, 10 gold each.
Make that 1, you bastard.
Well, I know whose shop we're going to be burning to the ground first.
I've never.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've murder hoboed. Okay, so ball bearings. A case of crossbow bolts and 20 crossbow bolts.
A case of crossbow bolts.
Yeah, the case of crossbow bolts, which is what they're carried in.
Oh. Right, 10 gold for the case. And 20 bolts, 10 gold for the for the bolts.
From 30 gold for pittance. Okay.
Oh,
What?
I just realised we're going to have to negotiate somewhere to sleep.
Hmm.
I've got 4 gold on me.
I've got 52.
How am I so fucking poor?
Oh, and there's
I'm going to have to
checksums.
go walking around swinging a box and shouting, alms, alms for me.
Thank you.
Okay. Next. Give me a 10-foot pole.
Pole.
Specifically 10 foot.
50 copper.
You got any miners kit? Any miners picks?
Yeah, Devlin's probably got one. Sorry, I'm not there.
Miners.
What the hell do I have?
Oh.
Masonry tools.
20 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he pulls out a rusty pick, 20 gold.
I would really appreciate a portable ram if you have one available. If not, I'll take a sledgehammer.
40 gold for the ram, or...
So Rabbi reaches under the table, we hear him omnibus bar.
I was only thinking one word, blow up sheep.
Sledgehammer.
Oh no,
Where's the sledgehammer?
I think I've just figured out.
If he's overcharging me this much, I'm gonna fuck this campaign.
We are digging underneath the shop, aren't we?
Where the hell is sledgehammer? Is it on the list?
Yeah, hammer, sledge, 2 gold pieces.
Oh, it's under hammer. Bloody hell. Right, 20 gold pieces for, or it's either 20 gold pieces for the pick, or 20 gold pieces for the sledgehammer, or 40 gold pieces for the what was the other thing that you wanted? The ram.
Yeah,
You know, this
I'm
is
looking
what
at Pavick's prices are 10 times higher.
yeah. I will take the sledgehammer, you rat bastard.
I'm sure you're used to hearing these names.
And last but not least, I would like a shovel and a signal whistle.
Rat bastard, wait, that's the
20,
name
20
of it.
gold for the shovel. And the signal whistle.
Yep.
Yeah, 50 copper.
Now, I think you'll agree that all of that comes up to about 80 gold. You agreed on 85 originally, but we're doing this mostly in trade. I think you can push to 90 to 100 gold, my friend.
1 second.
you're trying to bargain with that charisma.
It's a good charisma score.
It's not as good as mine.
Of course not. You're a paladin. But then again, I decided to play a bit of a handicapped warlock.
I make it 91 gold pieces. And you gave me, and what you got worth is 85, so you'll need to give me 6 additional gold pieces.
But I think we can make a fair agreement that you're mostly getting this in trade, so no money lost for you.
That's not how I see it. In this land, you take what it's worth. 91 gold.
Nick, I'm going to roll a perception check. Is there anyone else in here besides me and Elys?
Okay, roll me a perception.
I'm going to.
That would be an 8.
Ooh. Okay, you don't hear anything.
We could roll intimidate here.
I'm trying to persuade him, but apparently he's unpersuadable.
Why don't you offer up something else? I'm
So
sure
there is a big line in the book that says this man cannot be bargained with.
Okay, if that's the case, Cal, what is your charisma?
16.
Mine's is 17. Between the two of us, that gives us plus 5 each to our rolls. We could intimidate here.
We could, and I think I know what you're thinking. All
What's
right.
to stop? We're here to trade. If we can't trade, we will take.
This is what happens. The fucking warlocks go to barter. All right. Okay. I've got an idea. Just a moment, my friend. Let me just have a quick think on anything else I might have to trade. Okay?
Okay.
And I walk over to the door and use sleight of hand to lock it.
Okay.
Do you want that as sleight of hand or thieves' tools?
It'll be sleight of hand as well. Thieves' tools are specifically used to pick the lock.
18.
Okay. So you kind of just spin on your heel, and as you do, you flick a small bar across the door.
Fantastic. And as I turn around, pack to the blade, heavy crossbow in my hand pointed straight at him.
You see his face darken.
Great, you're robbing the man and you're going.
Periwinkle! You hear heavy footsteps, and from a side door behind the counter, you see a mammoth of a man step out.
I like the name.
Because it's got a periwinkle.
Chris, I have to ask out of RP, are we doing this?
I have an idea.
I am just holding a loaded crossbow at the moment.
I have a spell ready, but there's something I'm going to do. It depends if you will let me do it. Periwinkle, is he wearing shoes?
I love your questions.
Yep.
Right? Do they have laces?
No, they're boots. You know, like, it's a most medieval boots, they don't have
Right.
laces.
I have let go of the chain. Can Thing go and tie up Periwinkle's feet?
With what?
The chain on him. He's only a mage hand. He's not using a heavy action. He is just tying him up.
You'll have to make me a stealth check at disadvantage and it's going to have to be a sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Okay, let's see. So the first one is 13. Second one is 21. So 13.
So, stealth. Oh, yes, Appendices are freaking appendices.
Oh fuck, what are they doing? Go on.
Come on.
I may have just tripped this guy Scooby-Doo style.
I like it.
Oh god, it's bloody Star Wars with the 80s.
Nope.
Trip them then shoot them while they're down.
Go for the legs, it's already jets.
No, it seems your dad wants shot bodyguard.
Okay. He doesn't know. Alright, Thing scampers off, make me the sleight of hand.
I love it, sleight of hand for the hand.
What
Disadvantage.
stats are a hand?
9.
Okay. Thing starts racing around beneath the feet, trying to tie the feet with the.
Wait, why did I roll 2 sleight of hand? I know the disadvantage, but why did I roll a second check?
You only roll. You rolled me a stealth first.
That was sleight of hand.
I need the stealth. I said stealth at disadvantage, then sleight of hand at disadvantage.
Okay, so he made it there in stealth.
Yeah.
Right, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, just
But
establishing that.
he starts zooming around trying to tie it up, but he can't get it firm.
Okay, is it enough to at least slow him down a bit? I'll leave that.
That's it. Is it? I'll.
Or distract him even.
Okay. Okay. This Harry Wimple. He's stood there holding a very hefty spear, and the shopkeep pulls out a club and says, "You really don't want to do that."
Ew, he's pulling a club.
Is that Periwinkle?
Periwinkle is stood there. He's just grunting and he's holding a spear. And the shopkeeper's just pulled out a heavy club from underneath the counter and says, "You really don't want to do that. Now you either pay the 91 gold or get out."
See, all I really wanted to do was make a fair agreement, but then you start being rude. I don't like rude people.
I cannot say that I am too fond of them myself.
Then, Elys. I'm gonna do something fucking crazy. And I've been looking forward to doing this.
Just along the lines of this, I just get Eldritch Blast ready.
Nick, you are more than welcome to call me on this. I've actually looked this up and I'm ready for this. Free action, decast the crossbow, replace it with a short sword, cast illusionary shadow blade. I'm going in dual wield, straight at Periwinkle.
Right, everyone, please. Well, say only Chris and.
Going to say we're not there.
Make initiative rolls, please.
Jolene.
18.
12.
Sorry, 19. I was adding my
I'd say
proficiency instead
go
of
to subreddit and get prepared to read.
Merciful heavens. Why does this always happen?
So imagine Benny Hill music playing.
We can't come help you.
Let's go see.
It's fine,
Okay.
because if one of them attacks me,
What did you two get?
19.
12.
Okay. Okay. Elys.
May I borrow this?
Yep.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, I'm in Curse of Strahd.
I'll as soon as we dealt with this, I will I'll switch immediately back to Dudley and Jenny.
Fair.
Yeah, as soon as you're done with these two getting dead, yeah.
Okay. On those
Who
two,
gets
the one both of them, Nick, ahead of me. Arms of Hadar,
On which one?
both of them. Any creature within 10 feet of me. So on both of them, they're both going to get battered.
Okay.
So,
Roll to hit.
no, it's a spell.
Well, okay, so they have to make a saving throw.
They have to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. The 16 pass.
Fucking love Arms of Hadar.
No.
18.
Yes. So, one of them, which one?
The shopkeep.
Okay. He's taking 2, oh sorry, it's D6, sorry, my mistake, it's D, it's a different spell. Okay, so he's taking 6 damage, and Periwinkle is taking 5 damage. So the shopkeep takes 6 damage, necrotic damage, and he can't have reactions until his next turn. So if you use it, he is getting instantly hit full damage by it.
Cool.
And
Okay.
Periwinkle is taking 5 damage, but he gets no other effects from it.
Lord.
Fine by me. Periwinkle's big target I've got aimed for.
Go for the winkle.
Right, well, build-up is down.
Is that the shopkeep?
The shopkeep just... your spectral assault just wipes down the shopkeeper.
Periwinkle, you want to work with us?
I give him a chance to reply holding both blades out.
God. Okay,
You just killed Periwinkle's husband, that's what you've just done.
Quite possibly.
actually it's his uncle.
Oh.
Oh, right, so you just killed his uncle.
Okay, yeah. Periwinkle just watches his uncle fall to the ground. He lets out a bellowing roar. Silija.
Bring the Shadow Blade and my Pact to the Blade short sword straight down while also casting Booming Blade.
Okay, so roll to hit, please.
That's me. Oh.
Just to confirm that, Shadow Blade is
I
a
think that's
bonus action
thunder.
spell, level 2, while Booming Blade is a cantrip. Primary actions so both can apply. And both have the light property.
Okay.
So the short sword is 18.
Hit.
And the illusionary blade is 17.
Hit.
Okay, so I do 2d8 psychic damage, plus d6, plus 5 slashing damage, plus d8 thunder damage.
Okay. Roll damage.
D8.
40.
And am I rolling the thunder damage now?
You may as well, yeah.
Okay. So that is 6 psychic damage. Ooh. 11 slashing damage. And 7 thunder damage. For a total of 6, 17, 23 damage.
Yep. Calculated. All your attacks hit him, but he still roars and he throws at you with the spear. Okay, 16.
Yeah, that hits.
He's been working out how to do
Hey!
that for about 3 weeks.
Natural 20.
Oh! Oh shit, he's
14.
pissed.
14 damage.
No, 14 to hit.
Oh, 14 hits. Yeah.
All 3 hits.
Oh!
What's his damage?
Oh no.
Wait a second. Oh my god, I'm not gonna like this.
Oh boy.
First hit does 7. The second hit was 22.
Oh!
Yes.
The third hit
What?
What's that? Attacking random shopkeepers has negative consequences.
16.
Yeah, I'm on saving throws now.
Yeah, he
Shit.
basically lances you.
What?
Cal, you to apply. You know the Goblin King.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it.
Elijah.
Just another quote. Welcome to Dark Souls, bitch.
Yeah. So it's back to my turn.
Yeah.
What a shame I'm not there. I've got 2 more lay on hands.
What a shame, because I also have other cantrips as well with my abilities.
Yeah, but what we need is healing, and Chris and Jenny are the healers. Okay, you said you're on death saves, yeah?
Yeah.
Not your turn yet.
I will get to you.
So it's like... oh, actually, it is your turn. Sorry. Roll a death saving throw.
What's the death saving throw?
It's a d20. You got to
If you roll 10 or below, it's a fail. 11 or above, it's a pass.
Oh, just below.
one fail.
Oh,
One fail.
These assholes die! They didn't listen to me!
bring out your dad!
Elijah.
Both blades again at Periwinkle.
Okay.
That is a non-nat 20 with the short sword and 17 with the illusionary blade.
Both hit.
And again, same for booming blade.
Yeah. So roll your damage.
9 psychic damage, 2 thunder, so that's 11 damage so far. 3, 4, and 8 slashing, so 19.
Still up.
My God!
What is this fucker made of?
He's a gladiator.
Oh! Fuck.
Got ya.
He steps over you and starts making his way.
I've been in melee combat with him.
Oh, you're in melee now. Alright, so yeah. Okay.
I've been in melee the whole time.
Go. 13,
Miss.
22,
Relieved?
Hit.
Shit! Let them die, let them face the consequence of their stupid.
21.
Hit.
First one does 10 damage.
What weapon is he using again, Nick?
A spear.
Fucking hell.
The second one does 14.
Oh, I am still just up.
Would you like to apologise?
Periwinkle yells to nothing in particular. Are you not entertained?
No. He's talking about it. He's talking about his Thomas the Tank Engine collection. Are you not entertained?
Okay. And this death saving throw.
And I pass.
Hey!
Yes!
You stabilize!
Yay!
You stabilize and you're up with 1 hit point. Was that a nat 20?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's up with 1 hit point.
Do I get a
I
move
get
now?
annoyed when people don't face consequences.
Hey, asshole! Elys rebuke.
Oh.
Oh!
Level
Oh!
2 isn't that 3d10?
I don't know if he can. Oh, no.
Or was it 3D? Was it 3D10? 3D8?
It should be 2d8, but because he's casting as a level 2 because he's a warlock,
Ah!
3d8.
Oh, what a twist!
I don't know that doesn't Hellish Rebuke only work if he takes damage?
But he's just come back to consciousness, the last thing he remembers is being hit.
Yeah.
It's a side rule with Hellish Rebuke.
It's reaction.
Yeah.
I'll say it's a disadvantage because you've basically taken him by surprise.
So he gets to roll his save at advantage then.
No, he's at disadvantage.
Oh, he's at disadvantage.
11.
Oh, you were dead.
Nope. He loses. So that is 3d10 damage.
Come on!
Come on. 7, 9,
Yes, come on.
17 damage.
So, still up.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, you barely shifted half.
What?
You're in a boss fight.
We have barely.
They're in a fight they're not supposed to be in because they've done something stupid and attacked a couple of random innocent shopkeepers because they were assholes.
That doesn't mean they're innocent. They're guilty of being assholes.
No, that's not how this works, Dudley. We're the assholes in this situation. Okay.
Elijah.
Chris, do you think hammer down on this guy and I'm on 3 hit points, you're on 1. I've got one really fucking stupid idea.
I haven't used my action yet. I'm going to see if I can
You
use...
have just used your action.
No, not my action, sorry, my movement. I'm going to see, can I use that to get a move with Thing to try and tie him up with the feet again? Because I have an idea.
Okay, you can try, but again, it's at disadvantage.
That's fine, so stealth at disadvantage.
No. Oh.
Oh!
No, it didn't say stealth, it's just
Oh, okay. 7. Yes, you know, this is...
it doesn't work.
That's okay.
Basically, he boots it and thing flies across the room and smacks into the door.
Well, you can't go unconscious. He's just just like...
Yeah, boom, boom.
He's not familiar, he's just like...
Yeah, but he's there twitching like a spider.
I was going to use that to distract him while we... out of there.
Sorry, I've got a plan for that.
Okay, it's Elijah's turn.
How high is the ceiling?
Probably about, stand at about 10 feet.
Works for me. Okay, levitate as a genasi trait.
Okay, you levitate 5 feet off the ground, I'm guessing.
And then my action to slam him up to the ceiling at 10 foot and just hold him there. It decasts my shadow blade.
Oh, you've done it on him. Doesn't he get a save against it? Don't Unwilling want to get a save against it?
Yes, I think he gets a strength or constitution saving throw.
Jesus. Oh!
Not one!
Okay.
Hey!
You take him completely by surprise. He's thrown up to the ceiling.
Okay,
I grabbed the stuff.
yeah, I use my lantern to do the same thing, go, fucking cheese it!
Roll me,
Nicky is attached to the ceiling, he's not getting an attack of opportunity.
No, he doesn't, but does he get another saving throw? Because it's his turn. Actually, no, critical one, I'll make him lose that turn, because he was thrown up and stunned for that turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so Elys, your turn. You say grab the stuff, I want you to make a, Okay, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items.
Which I'm fitting into the lantern.
Yeah, just sweep everything into the lantern.
Okay, I want you to roll me... Both of you roll me 1 dexterity throw. Because and do it in your haste. If you try and sweep it in, it might fall off the counter.
Okay, fair enough. So that's plus 2. 16.
12.
You lose the shovel and the sledgehammer.
Fair enough. Didn't you get a tinderbox?
Yep. I've got them already.
He paid for those.
I know, like this, and hold him a torch.
Oh god.
I throw it into the back as we get the fuck out of here.
Oh god.
So I don't think we're going to be bothering to negotiate to sit a room in.
It's
Nice when we get to play.
Right, make me
But we'll get to
okay.
play.
I'm going to call out there, moving to Jenny and Dudley for the moment.
I'm going to go to the bathroom while you two.
So, Dunville,
I'm going to go hide.
Dunville and Chastity.
Right.
I am so sorry.
Cal!
Don't be sorry, you're not the one who's an asshole here.
I had to play one, but that's my job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, well, the beers ain't gonna drink itself if you got any.
I need wine. Need wine and somewhere to sleep.
Just give me a chair and a fire and I'll be alright.
Okay.
I certainly hope those two aren't doing something stupid.
I'm sure they'll be alright.
So, as what happens in most movies, the clock suddenly flies back, everything goes into reverse, and then it goes to you two. As they head across the road from you, you head into the inn.
Blood on the vine.
Okay, you can tell that this used to be once a very proud tavern. It's high ceilings, fire blazing in the hearth, but it's definitely grown shoddy over the years. The fire in the hearth is barely giving off enough warmth, and inside are a few huddled souls. The barkeep is just stood there behind the bar, just with a look that could curdle milk on his face. And there are three. You can see a table with what look like three travellers. So the travelling folk, the Vistani, sat around it, and there is a man sat in the corner.
Okay. I suggest we secure ourselves some drinks first. I wouldn't mind having a chat with those Vistani because I remember someone telling us they can go and leave this horrible town.
Right. Well, if we get the drinks in first, and I'll just find a place to sit down, have a smoke with my pipe, and then when you're ready, we can ask about a place to stay if they got any.
Yeah. Are you any good at listening in on things? Because it may be worth seeing what we can pick up while we're in here.
Right.
Yeah. Might as well do it subtly though. No reason to draw stupid amounts of attention to ourselves.
Out of RP, my perception's at +4, so hopefully.
Oh yeah, yours is pretty good though.
Insight +4.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So we'll wander up to the bar for starters.
Okay. You wander past the table with the travellers, so they're the closest to you, and you walk up to the bar. There is a pudgy man behind the bar who's just he's just mindlessly cleaning glasses one after the other.
Oh, at least they're clean. Good sir.
Hello.
Good sir, could you perchance give us, let's see, what are you fancying, Dunville?
Or any kind of beer they might have, or anything really.
Have you got any nice local beers? What am I saying, nice?
There is wine.
Well, wine would be very welcome. We could do with 2 glasses of that. I've got actually probably 3. Elys looks like he drinks wine, doesn't he?
I think he likes a bit of wine. He mentioned about the last time. Well, if wine's only the thing they got, I could probably drink a little bit of it.
It's wet and gets you drunk, so.
Free glasses, free copper.
4, thank you. I'll hand over a gold. I'm assuming you can do change.
Okay, 4 copper, please.
Okay. Sorry, I've not got anything smaller on me, sir.
What have you got? What have you given him?
A gold. I haven't got any change.
He drops it into a little pouch in his belt. He, again, with not a bad look on his face, he fiddles around and he hands out your change.
Thank you.
9 silver and 6 copper.
Thank you, good sir.
But find a table. I'll bring you your drinks.
Thank you. We will have a couple of companions coming in a few short minutes, we hope. Right, that's the wine sorted. Let's get ourselves a seat for starters, then we'll work out if we can even afford to stay this place.
Right. So we're gonna go and sit down. I'm just gonna light up my pipe.
Can we take a seat relatively near to the Vistani, was it?
Yeah. You sit next to them. They don't show you much mind.
Okay, so
the barkeep comes along, he places the drinks on the table, nods, and then returns to the bar. And as he does, he just picks up another glass and just.
I definitely want to have a word with the Vistani because they apparently know the way in and out of this place, so they don't have to stay here.
I'll just sit here and drink, not look suspicious, and well, I just can't be bothered to get involved in anything right now. I just want to sit down and have a drink.
Good plan. Keep your ears open though, yeah?
Nick, can I do a quick perception or insight check on the wine just to get an idea of the bouquet and the image? Just how it looks, just trying to get a general idea.
Alright, roll me an insight.
Insight check. So, 12.
12. It's the wine is a deep blood red. It has a distinctly a fruity but sour bouquet. But you can tell that this is probably quite old, but you can't really assess the quality.
Interesting colour, that. Sort of a looks a bit old. Very sort of like blood red sort of colour.
I don't know. Honestly, red wine always just tastes like red ink to me. I don't
I'm-
think I've quite got the hang of wine.
I'm going to sip the wine.
You sip
I-
the wine?
I would like to get up and sort of wander over to the Vistani and hail travellers.
They look at. They're three women. They all look up at you, bangles and beads. They say, "Look up at you, hail traveller."
Strange. Don't you usually see Vistani women out on their own?
The great lord, he provides us with the means to travel. We have had a long history.
Oh, I see. So the great lord gives you means to travel in and out of Barovia, then? Speaking as a delicate flower of womanhood myself, I find it quite difficult getting around these places, to the point where I have, in fact, found it necessary to hire my bodyguard over there, just waving a hand over to Dunville.
I just sort of look, and then back to my pipe.
I would certainly be most appreciative if you could tell me how one could travel safely in these dangerous parts.
Well, you can walk. There are caravans. If you pay a price, you may be able to travel with us. We always find safety. If not, you leave at the Lord's discretion, which I must say is quite rare to gain. What brings you to Barovia?
I know. Aha, I know. I actually had reason to come here. I was supposed to be delivering some deeds to a house, but since we have gone to the house, it seems to be completely locked up and sealed. I actually was rather curious as to find the local, I suppose, lawmaster or something of that sort to hand the paperwork to him. It would certainly make my job a lot easier. And I'll just vaguely wave the paperwork I've got with the seals of House Durst on it.
Oh, let me see that, my dear.
Of course, I do keep my hand on it, though, not releasing it at all. You'll see the seal is completely there. I was told to only place it into a lawmaster's hand or the Lord Durst himself's hands. You understand?
Yeah, I'm just quickly reading up on something.
I'm just ashamed of myself.
Oh, the fight went in so many twists and turns.
Yeah. Doesn't not, yeah.
So,
Oh.
fear periwinkle. Anyway.
This is, her eyes widen as she looks at the piece of parchment.
Did you get my message, Cal?
This the windmill. That is an evil place. Stay clear of it.
Oh, I was not planning on going to any of these. I was just going to hand it over to the Lord Durst himself, or is there an equivalent someone I could hand this to? For his house does seem to be completely sealed up, and actually looks as though no one's lived there for some time now. I think of it.
You could hand it to the burgomaster, I suppose. He lives at the southern end of the village.
The burgomaster. That's very useful information. He being the local lawmaster, I take it.
Yes. he is, he answers to the Dark Master, but he is, I suppose, the de facto leader of this village.
Well, that's very useful to know. Thank you very much, ladies. Unfortunately, I was not very well informed when I was told to bring this letter. As you can tell, I'm clearly asking questions like a clueless tourist.
There aren't many tourists around, as you can imagine, but those who do come always stay.
I see. Any places around here you would recommend seeing before we ask the Great Dark Lord for his leave to leave?
If you want to visit the Dark Master, he's up in his castle on the hill. When the mists are weakened on a day, you can see it, but it's rare. But there is the pathway west of this town should lead you up there. It is signposted.
Oh, thank you. This would be Lord.
You can always leave the lands to the left. We do have a potion here that protects against the Dark Lord's mists.
You do? Well, that seems a very useful thing to have. Are these available for purchase at all, or would you be willing to?
What is your offer?
Just one moment, ladies, while I have a quick look in my knapsack.
I'm just sort of watching from a distance at the moment. I can sort of see that you're looking.
I'm trying not to overpay here, but... Oh, okay, I've got... I pull out an iron pendant. It's the one I found in House Durst. It doesn't appear to have... You didn't mention it having a House Durst logo on it or anything, so...
Yeah. Oh.
Just a plain iron pendant. I'm afraid I have... As a paladin, I have little need of fine jewellery.
She examines the pendant. Well... May not be worth, but what the heck? We've taken a liking. Here.
You are
hold
very
out
kind.
A small vial.
You are very, very kind, ladies. Take the potion. Not drinking it, just taking it from the... I will, of course, leave you to your drinks now, and thank you very much for talking to a ignorant tourist.
Okay,
Returning to Dunville, I just sit down and do a little shudder. I just have to be nice to dirty, filthy travellers.
Sort of like this.
Sorry, I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Well, besides that, it looked a little bit like a transaction took place there. What happened?
Well, they say this is a potion that protects us from the Dark Lord's mists out there. They also say the only way you leave is by talking to the Dark Lord. Says he lives up in a castle on yonder hill. I'm assuming as I point to lightning cracks.
Yeah, so you point out the window.
Did I do that?
You do realise that we could have used something like that, especially Silija when he went out into the mist.
Yes, but I've sort of learned that Silija appears to just do whatever he wants with little thought to the consequences.
He's a bit of a whimsical fella, that, so...
Like pointed out, what's about to happen next is entirely Chris's fault.
Right. Well, I've spoken with them. Apparently they can travel because they have friendship with this Dark Lord.
Interesting.
I managed to... Oh, and the best person to speak to around here would be the local burgomaster. I persuaded them that we were here delivering a letter. That's why I waved at you. I said you're my bodyguard.
A burgomaster?
I don't know what it is either.
Hmm.
It sounds like he's the equivalent of mayor or person you throw the drunks to and he arrests them. I don't know.
Seems a little bit like if you get into the Dark Lord's favour, then you might not be treated so bad here, maybe. But no, I don't really want to be asking too many questions, but I think now that we've done that, I'm going to go and ask about rooms, I think.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you go ask about rooms. Don't worry too much in terms of splitting rooms, because, yeah.
Would you like another drink while I'm up there as well?
Oh, yes.
get a couple of wines.
Are you leaving your knapsack? I can watch it for you.
If you don't mind, that would be most kind of you.
Yeah, no problem.
Right, so I approach the bar.
Okay, you approach the bar. He's there, just. Yes.
You're right there, boy. Could we get another couple of wines and just a quick little question? My companion and I just wondering if you happen to put up rooms for a night at all.
Me and Chris are planning something very, very stupid.
Oh boy.
Oh, what, another thing?
Yeah.
I'm sensing a very Road to El Dorado situation.
Four. So 2 more wines, 2 copper, room for night. 7 copper each.
That'd be absolutely wonderful. There's about 4 of us together. Right, so what I'll do for now is I'll pay you for the wine and I'll pay for 4 rooms for the night. Then I will inquire further with my companion should we wish to stay any longer here. But just so that you've got a place to stay for the evening, that will be absolutely fine. So, how many copper altogether again, Nick?
Okay.
Sorry about
companions, come on, Nick, do your maths.
Sorry, because I got gold, no copper.
Okay, go ahead. 30 gold, 30 silver, copper altogether.
Right, so what would that be in gold?
30 copper.
Yeah.
That would be
30.
Oh, I actually got 3 silver.
Yeah.
Right, 3 silver pieces.
Nick, while he's up at the bar, could I have gone through his pack and just been looking for the silver hairbrush?
You're looking through his pack.
For the silver hairbrush, yeah.
All right, roll me a investigate, stealth and an investigation.
A stealth and an investigation. Oh boy. Oh well, that was a nat 1 on the stealth, so I'm not being subtle.
Yeah, you just kind of you yank it across the table and start searching through it.
Oh dear, and that's a 3 on the sleight of hand.
Okay.
He's definitely going to
As
see me.
you hear something wrench across the table behind you, and you see Chastity digging around in your pouch.
Oi! What do you think you're doing there? Looking through my stuff like that?
Have I actually got my hand on the hairbrush, or does it just look like I've got my hands in it? Then that's important.
It looks like you just got your hands in it.
I was just making sure that you had enough rations.
Insight.
Against Jenny's deception.
I got an 8.
Where's my? Oh, there's my deception. 11, 50.
Yeah, you're convinced.
Alright, I've got enough, but next time, ask before you go rooting around my stuff.
Of course, sorry about that.
At this moment, you hear a loud crash coming from somewhere outside the tavern.
What the bloody hell is that? Down one.
Sounds like someone's being stupid.
Sounds like someone's getting their ass kicked.
Do we run in at this point, Nick?
Okay, you guys have cheesed it.
No, don't run inside. Don't run inside.
No, you're right.
Okay, flipping back, you two are just just grab your stuff and just running
Just
through
gonna run to the loo really quick.
Cal, if we go down an alleyway and execute the plan, we should be able to be completely out of sight and out of mind.
Chris, we need someone to be holding the vessel to do what you're thinking.
We do?
Yeah, because the genie vessel will just like lie on the floor if we don't.
That's what I mean. Can we not like go into an alleyway like behind some bins or something and just go down?
Okay, let's do this!
Because all good plans start with can't we get behind some bins or something.
Okay, you reach the door. It's bolted.
Yes. Unbolt it. I'll throw the second torch in.
Okay.
By the way, that guy is levitating for 10 minutes.
Okay, do you know what? Maybe we should go into the bar,
Yeah.
but we will walk in.
Yes. Good idea.
Hurry across the square.
I lock the door behind me.
Okay. You can't lock. This one is locked via
Only from the inside, I assume.
Yeah, it's locked from the inside. It's locked through bolts.
It can only be locked from the inside. It's a deadbolt.
I have an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
I have an idea. So, Thing is staying with me, but I can still cast Mage Hand as a cantrip.
Yep.
And it can go through solid objects. I'm going to use it to lock the door from the other side.
Okay.
Love it.
As you cast your hand, but the normal mage hand is different now. Instead of the normal spectral hand, it's a spectral skeleton hand.
Cool.
Ooh.
I just realised what this is. This is like when your telly breaks and it keeps flicking back and forth between two channels, and one's showing a very old Jeremy Brett Sherlock Holmes type thing, and the other one's showing a very old episode of the Flintstones.
I can just imagine that as his point of view, where the hand has just come through the wall, going, ooh, lock the door.
Well, he's floating attached to the ceiling, spread eagle.
And on its way back out, the hand is just
Locked him in.
After
Nice.
throwing a total of 3 flaming torches in.
Well done. Oh god. Uh-oh.
Burn the town down.
Oh, I just want to clarify something, Nick, before we execute this insane plan that we have.
Yeah.
You said we took everything off the counter except for the shovel and...
The sledgehammer.
Shovel and
sledgehammer.
sledgehammer, yeah.
So that means we got the holy water and the acid, correct? We put them on the counter.
Yeah.
Hey!
One vial of acid, one vial of holy water.
They're in the lantern! It's fine. Okay. Have you managed to lock the door?
Yes.
Great. Okay, we will saunter at a relatively good pace into the bar and look for Chastity.
And Dunville.
Primarily Chastity. I do respect you very much, Dunville, but there's a reason Chastity.
Okay.
Okay, you hurry across the square and then you step through the door to the tavern. It's a murky tavern with very little light. There's only a few patrons huddled around. There are 3 Vistani women who just glance at you as you come in.
Ladies.
And across the way you can see a pudgy barman polishing glasses, and in a table nearby you see Chastity and Dunville, and in the corner in the shadows there is a man.
Fantastic.
Oh god, we're doing the thing from Joe Cat's video and ignoring the obvious plot for Carl.
Yep.
Sorry, Nick.
Just sitting there drinking.
Jogging over to Chastity. Elys, you'll stay here. I need you to hold this for me.
Do you not want your wine?
I'll take it with me.
Okay. Why do you need me to hold it? Are you going to do something stupid again?
We've already done something stupid. I need you to hold on to that for the next 4 hours. Okay, I dart back to Elys.
Oh, I say to Chastity, you might want to hide it somewhere.
What
Yeah.
have you two done?
Tell you in 4 hours. Okay, Elys, don't resist. Okay, I pack to the blade a dagger and punch Elys in the face, knocking him out, so that he is on death saves.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yep. Okay. With him now in a half-alive, half-dead state, he does not count as a living object. And I'm dragging him into the vessel.
Oh god, I knew it.
I thought you could bring Jeff.
With the wine, by the way. And the second we are in, I am doing a medicine check.
Okay, roll medicine. You first roll me a death saving throw.
Alright.
Your previous failures are cancelled out.
16.
Pass.
And I got a 14 on medicine.
That's That's only for stabilising, isn't it?
Yeah, it means you don't have to
Wake up
down.
in this void, like, oh, this is very nice, actually.
Basically, what you are in is...
Stabilised, but you're not awake, you're unconscious.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. Basically, I'm organising all the stuff we've stolen and nicked, so it's just going in places so it's easily organised and set. Setting up the table so we can have something to eat and drink. Basically, think it's a 20-foot by 20-foot gazebo, all with glass walls and a glass table in the middle, but one of the windows looks out into the plane of air, so clouds everywhere.
If I succeeded my death saving throw and I'm unconscious inside here for 4 hours, does it count as a short rest?
No.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh well, okay. You know what? Fair enough. This really pushing it.
I assume that me and Dunville are both staring at the lamp.
pretty much.
So back in the real world,
Yeah.
Elijah and Elys have just disappeared into the lamp.
Silvery smoke.
What the fuck?
Bloody.
I know we can do
right,
that.
Right, I'm changing my tobacco pouch
No,
here.
it's
I
alright,
think
he
I've
can
been
do that, he
smoking
can do that, it's because he's a simple half genie.
Alright.
I didn't know he could take people in.
Flickering in the windows.
Lights are flickering in the windows.
Let's leave my heart.
I'm jamming that in as deep as I can into my pouch.
The other women all look out the window and then just glance over at you.
I shrug and go, I have no idea who that man was, but I'm stealing his lamp.
I don't even know what's going on.
There
What
is
am I
a
hearing?
boom outside that rattles the windows.
Still talking to the Vistani women and just, is it usually this inclement, the weather here?
Oh,
I've got some cover for you, fuckheads!
2 minutes later, the door bursts open, and into the tavern strides a huffing, char-smeared man wearing smouldering clothing. He
fire! I'm fire! How long has it been?
extremely heavily, and he looks around.
It's not your turn. You have done something stupid, you are out of the game.
He probably passed his call safe.
He storms past your table. Can you guys roll me deception at advantage?
Advantage, excellent.
Doing.
16.
Oh, they're both shit. 9.
9. Okay, you are. Okay, Dunville is like. He's kind of. His eyes are following, whereas you're just sipping your wine quite gracefully, just like. I am more than this. I am more than this.
I think that's because Chastity of all of us is the one that can properly punch this guy equally as far across the ring as he can.
You! What's up, it? You're new here. Did anyone else who's come into this tavern?
Did someone else come in here?
Hmm.
I'm afraid I was.
I believe it was just us two that came in previously.
Maybe. I'm very sorry, sir. We were sitting enjoying our drink and good conversation. Why? Did you see someone run in?
You got it slams on the table shakes. I find them, they're dead! And he storms out and yells to the barkeep, get water! The barkeep just walks out with a pail of water.
What the bloody hell is all that about?
Lowering my voice.
We're so old!
Lowering my voice so that the Vistani women don't hear, nor does our friend obvious plot hook. I suspect that Silija and Elys cannot manage without either of us in the nursery.
Ah, so would that have been the shopkeeper then? Who must have did a bad deal to run off?
I don't know. Did we have a look out through the windows and I'll tell you what, you go have a peek out through the window, because otherwise it'll look a bit suspicious. We both run over there to see what they've done.
Right, on that point, I just...
Pretend like you're going for a piss or something.
Literally, I really... Nick, can I please do this? Can I just please do this? I walk outside, and I take a look.
The door is wide open.
I take a look.
Step outside. You are hit by heat as across the way the shop is on fire.
I turn around, walk back in, sit down very calmly and say, "The bloody shop's on fire. That's what's happened."
Just what?
I don't know what. I think I've burnt cow.
He's cackling like a madman.
I'm sorry. Where's the pottery glove gone?
What?
Chris.
He's also himself.
Yeah, it looks like the shop's on fire, so I don't know what happened there.
Just as I spritz. Just one moment. Just one moment. Barkeep's not here, right? I'm just going to quietly step into a slightly quieter corner, pick out the lamp from my belongings, and shout at it. I know you can hear me in there, you little fuck. What did you do?
Shake it a little bit.
I can't reply, but yeah, I can hear you.
Just so you know, when you come out of there, your lives, which will be short, will not be worth living. Jam it back into the bottom pack.
The Vistani stand and walk out, and a couple of minutes later you hear there are flashes and you can hear thunder and the sound of rain splattering the windows and roof.
Right. Well, the thing is, I just paid for 4 rooms. Seems to me they may not need those extra rooms now.
No, probably not. In fact, I would suggest we'd only need 2 rooms. So
about 20 minutes later,
once our
the barman just
don't tell him that we were originally a group of 4. Say you miscounted or something.
I just see the barkeep and I just ping a gold at him and just say, "Get yourself a drink there, lad. Think you might need it."
you just
I like this barkeep.
yeah.
Me too.
I think I might. Sorry, go on.
He just drops the keys onto the counter.
Ah, thank you there, kind sir.
I'm just going to warm myself by the fire. Would you care to join me?
That sounds like a nice idea. I got a pipe, if you'd like to share or anything.
No, thanks. I don't.
Smoking's a sin, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
That'd be why then.
But I do like the smell. No, thank you.
Alright then.
I assume that is the traveller guy, the guy with the hood still sat by the fire.
He's sat in the corner. He's sat in the corner in the shadows, but by his table.
Sorry, I thought you said.
He doesn't appear to have paid any attention to what's happened.
Oh, do you want to have a go at talking to our friend over there, or?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. We've had quite a fair run of strangers and things happening, so I think more of what the hell's been going on with the other 2. That's what I'm a little bit worried about.
Yeah.
Fuckwit and Magoo.
Wingus and Dingus, yeah.
I think we've probably had a little bit enough trouble as it is tonight. Whether we see that guy again tomorrow morning or the night after. But last thing we want to do is draw too much attention to ourselves in case the Dark Lord might recognize and
True enough, I don't really want to attract the attention of anyone who calls themselves Dark Lord anything.
Might just want to play a little bit quiet,
Right then, if that's the case, then I suggest we retire for the evening. Tomorrow I don't know what we do.
We figure out what we do. Well, unless, of course, if you do want to deliver the deeds, it's entirely up to you. But I think we need to have a little chat to our companions about what's been going on and what we can do from there.
Yes, I think we do need to have a chat with them, given that they seem to have eliminated the chance of us trading
Did
anything.
you see that bloke who walked in here? He built like a fucking brick shithouse.
Shit, brick house.
Right, we are going to go and get some rest and recover our hit points and spell slots like normal, sensible people.
You head up to the second floor and fit your key. Your keys fit into these rusty old locks, and as you open in, you've kind of got. This is a kind of a squalid room. There is a cot. There is a small stool, a bucket, and a stand with a cracked picture on it.
Can I investigate the picture?
Picture as in jug.
Oh, picture. Oh, sorry, it was a picture. Right, sorry, my bad.
Oh, God. Is your room as squalid as mine?
I reckon it's going to be just as bad, but it's a place to get our heads down, out in the rain.
True.
Would you rather run the risk of getting struck by lightning or getting hit by that big
As you're
bastard?
talking, a drip falls down from the ceiling into the picture.
Ah, right, that's what that's there for.
Aha. Oh, it's like being back at school.
Just find an area which don't have a wet patch on.
Right, well, good night, Dunville. I shall look after the lamp for now.
Alright, well, you get some rest, sleep well, and relax. See you at some
For a
point in the
couple of
morning.
hours, and then it's going to
Are you just going straight to sleep, Chastity?
I might sit up for a little while, just, I'd say praying, but I don't really pray. I just mutter to myself about all the people who've wronged me.
It's just praying more, just read off the list.
That's alright. Dunville, are you doing anything specific, or are you just going and flopping down on your bed?
Probably not gonna smoke, so yeah, I'm just gonna flop, and I'm just gonna probably stay awake just a little while, just give it a minute, and then I'll start going to sleep.
Okay. You Yep. Sorry. As Chastity is doing her nightly mutters, the lamp starts to rattle, and then there's a.
What the fuck?
Oh, as he
immediately
woke up.
Immediately there with my sword.
get a hit point that just sort of. Hello!
Hello, it's Fuck Knuckle.
I think you'll find I'm Magoo. He's fuck knuckle.
I was still in my lantern.
I might just bang on the wall. Hey, Dunville, one of the idiots is up.
Right, well tell him he's got a room if he wants to sleep, otherwise he can...
Thank you!
You have somewhere you can sleep, be thankful.
I could explain.
I don't want to hear it, you've burned down a shop.
Would you pay 290 gold for a vial of holy water?
No, but I wouldn't kill the guy who was charging me it either.
Well, we weren't going to, but you know, he kind of gave us no choice, so ipso facto.
In all fairness, you bared your teeth first.
Shh. They don't know that. You know, ipso facto, so just kind of went that way.
I have got a very severe headache.
I think it's around that time that Silija comes out.
It's a little
It
wisp.
came out years ago.
There was no coming out, it was just the closet wasn't built.
Yeah.
He was out.
I didn't quite come out of the closet because boot the door down.
Oh, it's the other half of the stupid brigade.
You know, I tried to argue, but that went 17 ways past shit.
Hey, I mean, we got out alive, barely.
Hey, Elys, you got launched out before I could show you. You know the holy water and the acid he was going to overcharge us for, like 250 gold a vial?
Did we get it?
We got it! The only thing I didn't get was the sledgehammer and the shovel.
Nah.
So you've robbed the place as well as burning it down.
Well, technically, if it's burning down, it's looting. I mean, it wasn't burning at the time, but it was about to be burning. So it's pre-looting.
Can you use any of your magic to disguise yourself for this one? Because there's a very, very angry man built, like, as Dunville described him, a shit brick house. looking for you, and he has decided that the minute he finds you both, you are both dead. And at the moment, I'm sort of easy on whether or not that occurs.
I mean, I can, Elys?
Warlocks.
You thought you were going to have an easy time because there's no bard.
I love the warlock.
No, I'm afraid.
Well, that'll be something else we'll have to sort out then, won't it? You two have rooms, Dunville paid for them.
Oh, good.
Not that you need them, clearly.
Well, I have a couch, but can I have that back?
I don't think you really deserve it.
Wait a minute. Fuck! I kind of need that.
You can have it back when I am convinced that you deserve to have it back.
Wait.
I know you can resummon it, it's your arcane focus.
No, but then I lose all my shit.
How much is all of your stuff worth to you?
Well, it was everything that we took from that place, so...
And all the stuff we looted and things that no one at the table knows about. For reasons. Okay, I actually do need that back, like, pretty soon. What do you want?
Chastity hesitates for a moment before saying, "You can have it back tomorrow morning. It is not going to kill you to not have it on you tonight."
Okay, just do me a favour and talk to Grandma. Thank you.
I'm not going to talk to the lamp.
But Grandma will wonder what's going on. I always call her at night. She'll get worried.
It will not kill your grandmother to not hear from you for one night, and then you can explain to her why it was necessary to kill a man. I assume you've killed a man as well.
Well, Elys killed them. Well, Haydar killed the man. It wasn't me or Elys.
Well, it was necessary to kill a shopkeeper,
He was rude.
burn down his house,
all of this
and most of the other man.
Dudley, perception check at advantage.
Why was it necessary to burn down his shop and most of the other man that was there?
21.
Yeah, you're hearing every single word.
You know, it kind of got to the point where it was, you know what, in for a penny, in for a punch. So, you know, we'd already killed them, man. We might as well just add arson to the list. Now I just got a oh wait, we jaywalked. We're good. Murder, arson, and jaywalking.
This is an American, dearie.
Yeah, the second we crossed that door, we got out of there right and quickly. And the fire was really more to slow him down, because let's face it, you saw him, there was no slowing him down.
I like to think that perhaps not murdering the shopkeeper and setting fire to his shop might have slowed him down somewhat.
Hey, his prices were murder, it was going to catch up with them eventually.
We just expedited the process.
Right. Well, meanwhile, in the real world, where people don't fight each other for no obvious reason, me and Dunville did find out that you can go and come and go from this place, provided you have permission of someone calling himself the Dark Lord, who lives up on yonder castle, crack boom.
Just another lightning strike.
Yeah.
Is that why you call the castle crack boom?
Yes, I was just put in yonder castle, cracky boom.
I really don't like lightning.
Quint.
That's where someone calling himself the Dark Lord, who apparently runs things here, lives, and we need his permission to leave.
Right.
And I've got a potion that will protect us from his mists that surround said castle.
You mean the mist that fucking ate at my energy even though I was holding my breath?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Go and sleep. It will not hurt you to not have your little box of tricks for one night. And as for you, I hope you think long and hard about what you have done and whether or not your noble order would be proud of what you're doing. Now get out. This is, despite all appearances, a lady's bedroom.
Oh, well, I'm right where I don't need to be.
Nick, what do I have to roll to grapple him?
And how many points of bludgeoning damage do I take from hitting a sidewall?
To grapple him, it's opposing strength checks.
Oh, fuck. I hate you!
I know I'm listening on every bit of this.
14.
Just so everyone knows, I can only win if I roll 18 to 20.
You lose.
After modifiers, I rolled a 2.
Okay, yeah, jeez.
Yeet! Yeet the genie!
Yeah, you've literally flown across the hallway outside and smashed into another door.
Ow.
Take a point of damage.
Elys, would you like to leave via the same route?
Oh, phew, so 2 hit points left.
Not to worry. I can do this myself. Yeet!
You've only got 1 HP.
No. Thing has just climbed up and grabbed me and just gone, yeet!
Okay, you're both outside, and she tosses the keys out after you.
Yeah. Clank. And then just slam the door hard enough that the wall shakes. There's a very real chance the building will fall down, but you know.
I mean, it's
but one of the
saying
planks
the
of,
solutions
but one of the
around.
top small planks of wood in your door falls out.
If you will, if you will excuse me, I need to go heal.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Okay, I think we go for a long... I think the second that there is a bed in both of our characters' vicinity, we just flop. Because you're on 1 hit point and I'm on 2.
Okay, I'm going. Alright, you guys head to your rooms. Inside, again, it's a squalid condition, but it's probably about as good as you're going to get.
It's a nice rest.
You fall into the beds and you all fall asleep in your own times. I'd like everyone to make wisdom saves, please. At advantage.
Advantage.
Nat 20.
11.
16.
13.
You all pass. Throughout the, there are points in the night where some of you hear very loud howls coming from nearby. You hear the screeching of bats, what sounds like pounding, but you just pass it off and you fall back to sleep. You all gain the benefit of a long rest. I'm going to ask, can we call it there? Thank you again for watching Diaries of a Demented DM. Please like, follow and subscribe below. Follow us on Twitter at @DDMDiaries, and again at Facebook at DDM Diaries. See you around.